Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back. And I wanted to talk a little bit about Black Ops 4 today. So, if you didn't know, Black Ops 4 is going to be releasing this October. COD decided to, or Activision decided to push the release date up early to, I think it's to compete with Red Dead and, all the other games. But, at the end of the day, nobody really knows. But I wanted to talk about Black Ops 4, like I said. And I'm going to have a wish list video coming out. I'm not sure when it's going to be. I'm just gathering ideas and stuff like that. And, yeah. So, when I'm done with, gathering all the stuff and all the information and stuff I want to talk about, then that video will be released. But I wanted to talk about Specialists today. Specialists from Black Ops 3, Infinite Warfare, whatever you want to call it. So, Specialists first got introduced in Black Ops 3. And just to clarify, I'm not talking about the Specialist perk system. I'm talking about the Specialist abilities and the Specialist weapons that were introduced in Black Ops 3. And, everybody said that they copied Destiny and they copied so-and-so and whatever else. But I think that they were actually fun in Black Ops 3. And they could get you out of tight situations. And you got rewarded for being good with them. Like, for example, a bad player couldn't do much with a Tempest, right? A bad player couldn't do much with Glitch, but if you give a good player Glitch, they could rush up. Let's say you're playing Search and Destroy and you just spawn at the start of a round. You rush up with Glitch, you survey the area, and you look at what routes the enemies are taking, or who has what gun, or who's playing defensively and who's rushing, and then you can glitch back to your previous position, and then you use the intel that you gained from rushing up, and then you dictate your moves for that round using that information. And again, a good player, they could do some work with, if you're using a specialist weapon, they could put in some work and possibly change the outcome of, a game. And that's just using, one weapon or one ability. But I don't think they should come back because, I think we just need, the good old days, the good old COD days, which didn't include specialist. Because I'm not saying Specialist was bad. It added another element to the game, but I feel like when I got killed by a bad player when they were using Specialist, it was like getting killed by a stealth bomber in Modern Warfare 3, with support, and all you have to do is get 13 kills, in a game, or capture 13 flags, or do something objectively that took 13 points to for you to get a stealth bomber. For something that's that powerful, even though it is 13, I feel like the game just it gave it to you for just playing, almost like the game is holding your hand. Or I have a better idea, bring them back as kill streaks or score streaks, so it's still there, but the game isn't just, like I said, holding your hand and giving them to you. You have to earn them. But the other thing is that the whole specialist thing happened in the future. And what I mean by that is, say, use, Ruin for an example. The guy that can run fast and he has the gravity spikes. So, obviously Black Ops 3 was set in the future in 2065 or something like that. And humans aren't that they aren't that advanced yet, or we're not that advanced yet, where you can biomechanically, if that's a word, alter your legs so then you can turn your speed up and run super fast, right? You can't transform your arm into a minigun. You can't turn invisible. So I think those are meant for the future, right? But with all these rumors that Treyarch's making a modern game, because apparently it's a modern shooter, and apparently it's going to be set in modern times, like 2020 or whatever, 2025 or something like that, right? So like I was thinking super hard about this, and it's like I don't see, or I can't think of any special abilities that you can come up with if you're making a modern game, because it's like everything that you can think of that, you know, can help you out, like specialists and stuff like that, that's all like future, you know, like the arm thing, running fast, you know, glitch or turning invisible or something like that. Unless the guys are at Treyarch are, you know, creative as fuck, because I know that right now I can't think of shit. But I mean, I feel like they should add them in if they're gonna make it kill streaks or score streaks, because then you can earn them, and you know, it makes you feel more accomplished too. You know, like when I was playing Black Ops 3, you know, when you're doing bad and then all of a sudden you have like a purifier or something, it's like, you know, the game just gave me this, and I just like, I don't think the game should be holding your hand for you. I think that, you know, we were all shit at a time in COD or in any video games, and you put the time in to practice, and you put the work in to get better. And you know, like in my situation, that was back in Modern Warfare 2, so that was not really, I mean, the most like hand holding thing was like the heartbeat sensor in my opinion, and then, you know, like that was it. But now you have like, say, you know, Modern Warfare 3 has support packages, and now you have like the specialist charging up and stuff like that. So I think they should add it, just keep it as a kill streak or a score streak. But that's pretty much it. As always, thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch my video. It is very much appreciated. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one.